In today's silliness, we see scenery. Then we see more scenery. And we ask the question, did we get our silver propeller? Now then, and welcome to the video. As ever, I'd like to say a big thank you to all you likers, watchers and subscribers, because without you, well, I'd just be talking to myself, wouldn't I? I'd also like to say a big thank you to you commenters. We've had quite a lot of fun reading and answering the things that you've sent us. If you've got out to say, you got any questions or even a suggestion for things we can do on the channel, why don't you stick them in the comment box wherever YouTube's put it this week, and I'll do my very best to get back to you. Well, finally, it's the last video of our big trip of 2021. Well, I'm excited. Are you? Let's have a look at where we went. As ever, the pointy screwdriver pencil is at the ready. We left you last time here, Bridge 133. That's where the railway line crosses the canal there. We just had well, it's just over a mile to our final destination up here. There's plenty to see. First, there's the Cape and Ray Arm. A quarry used to be here, long ago worked out. It's now a lovely little mooring with woodland right next to a caravan park. No sooner past the arm and we're here in BORWICK, a small village with BORWICK Hall at its centre. Now owned by Lancashire County Council, it's used as a residential outdoor education centre. We're taking it easy through this section to admire the views, and finally, after all these weeks, we arrive at the end of the navigation here at Whitfield. We better crack on then. Cape and Ray Arm. There's space. Maybe it's worth coming back for the night. Day more in here. Mid-October, and that's a really late cut, that. cracking little mooring spot. She can get quite close in. That's a good mooring here. Marina. And a lovely one it is too. If you're ever going up to Scotland, then you'll pass by these. That one's just over there. Before you all rush off to enjoy your evening, let's answer that question we asked right at the beginning of this video. Smashing! What do we get as a prize? We've done it! We've reached the end of the canal. Well, the bit we can sail on anyway. We moored up and took a shot of ourselves in front of the culvert for the Silver Propeller Challenge. Well, it's taken us a couple of weeks to show you our journey, but for us it was just 3 days. And it was in October, right at the beginning of October of 2021. We had a mixed bag of weather and we had some highs and lows. What was your best bit of the journey?
I liked it all.
Yeah.
Seriously, I loved it all. I was just moving about and travelling.
Yeah.
Just seeing things.
I think mooring at Preston was a bit of a surprise, wasn't it? Because it was such a nice little service area, wasn't it?
And it was a lot quieter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It was quite nice, and there was a place that you could picnic if you wanted to. The car was secure. Randomly only for, was it 48 hours? Even though you can stop there for 2 weeks, it was just for 48 hours.
Yeah, I need to talk to the CRT and find out why that is, really. Yeah.
Well, it was nice, clean and tidy. There was,
wasn't it? Yeah.
There was no, rubbish or anything about. It was nice.
Yeah. Stop bubbling the table. Stupid dog. The scenery between Garstang and Billsborough for me was good. Just the the Troffer Bowland over me right shoulder. It was lovely just to look at all that. I really enjoyed that bit.
Yeah. Everywhere's got nice scenery. It's just different because, I mean, right, because Bolton Sands, you're looking at the
across Morecambe Bay, aren't you?
Bay. That's just stunning. You can see over to Grange and what have you. It's just, I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah. And the final bit.
But I think every view's got merit.
Carnforth to Whitfield as well. That was a really lovely section.
Yeah, I like the Cape and Ray Arm.
And I tell you what else was a thing. To Whitfield, you're right next where we moored. Literally over the bank is the M6, and it's a busy section there, and the noise just melted into the background.
It becomes white noise if you can get used to it, because some people like a fan on at night or whatever, and you can zone it out.
Yeah,
it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, and yeah, it was good. So, and the Cape and Ray Arm, that was very inviting. We didn't manage.
It was. Yeah. So
we never managed to get to stop there. We did eventually, but that's for another video.
Yeah, that's another video. So, and we're going to go again because I want to do a couple of nights there, because there's a bit that, have a good gathering, and especially, summertime and just it'd be nice to have a gathering there.
Yeah,
that
so
kind of place.
The worst bits, some of the weather was a bit nasty. It was a bit rainy.
It was
and drippy.
A bit drippy.
Yeah.
A bit moist.
It wasn't too bad. It was quite warm, so that was a bonus. We lost him. We lost this one, Bruiser. He decided to jump off the boat while we weren't
just
looking.
As we set off.
So we ended up having to
had to walk our way back for him.
Yeah.
Luckily, we knew where we'd jumped off at.
Yeah. So yeah, he decided he was staying at the services to Preston there.
Yeah.
So I think the weed on that Preston end was bad as well. It took us, must have been about an hour to get.
Yeah, but it felt thick as well, and that was me not driving boat.
It's one of my bugbears is having to bung in reverse all the time. It's quite bad.
But it was just thick with that duckweed. There was tons of it.
Yeah.
And it was thick. It was thick.
Aye. So, and then just a bit rushed. Felt a bit rushed because we were late starting and early finishing. So I'd have liked to spend a bit more time going up and down, but maybe, we're living on here, so we can probably do it. We're going up in a couple of weeks, aren't we,
because you try and cram as much in as possible. And I think you just want to do as much and go as far as you I don't know.
And I suppose the only other things were there was the weeds either side of the canal between Carnforth and BORWICK and Cape and Ray. That section, it was quite, we got moaned at a lot. Yeah. Because of boats, you couldn't see boats.
Well, I think the clumps had come off the side and ended up moving in, so you get like islands of all this vegetation, and it's just it's long grasses, isn't it? And I don't know, iris or some plants that.
And it was pretty shallow near Cape and Ray as well. I don't know, it's because we'd only just had a bit of rain after it had dropped really badly in August. It wasn't till September we got any rain, was it?
Yeah.
So it filled up pretty quick, but it was still quite shallow in places. And I think the worst thing for you was that speeding boater, wasn't it? At LL.
Yeah, well, we'd managed to first time ever get the weed hatch off, because we were a bit worried about taking it off and not putting it back on right, and being bombarded with water, when you set off. And so we'd managed to get it, Saul had managed to get it off, and then this flaming boat come past at a rate of knots. I could have throttled him. And because the boat, and you could see the bloody waves coming.
I know. Yeah, so that was your worst bit. My worst bit was that Erin licking its lips and looking at me. Stared me right in the face and licked its lips. It was like, oh, that's creepy. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Not a big fan of nature, really, though, am I?
You never see it. He never sees it. Went for a walk, and there was a gorgeous little harvest mouse right in the middle of the towpath. I stop. And he was there, his foot was just about to land on the head of this gorgeous little harvest mouse. It was just looking up like, oh.
Well, it should have said something. So there we go. There were our highs and lows. What were yours? Put them in the comment box. We'd love to hear from you about that. So that's it for there. We've done it.
Yeah.
We've virtually done 99% of the canal now. We've done all the Ribble link. We've done from Preston up to Whitfield. We've got the Cape and Ray Arm that's coming up at some point. So that's virtually all of it. There's a little section apparently on the Leeds, just off the Leeds Liverpool. And that's all
does
we've
that
got
have
left
a
to do.
propeller thing down it?
I've no idea. I might have a look. I don't think it does.
Because it tends to be, they have them down the reaches of the canal that aren't used in it.
They're seldom used. Yeah, there's certain sections that
Yeah,
are
that's
really
what I mean,
quite
that aren't
neglected.
used as much.
Yeah. So hopefully that the videos we've done will encourage people to come up onto the Lanky and use the
Or
top
we might
end.
just totally put you off ever wanting to come on the canal network.
Yeah. So that's it. We hope you enjoyed it. We loved it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Even the bad bits, I think, were still pretty good.
Yeah.
So
I just enjoy being it's so nice to be wake up with a different view every day if you want to.
Yeah. So when we got to the top there, we did a couple of walks, didn't we? Onto the northern reaches, which are not accessible by boat yet. Hopefully they will be fairly soon. And that's coming
so
up.
cool to be able to,
Yeah.
I hope it's done in our lifetime of being on the canal.
Yeah.
To be able to go up to Kendal and
Yeah.
doesn't
It
go
would
any
be
further
nice.
than Kendal though, does it?
No, that's it. Stops at
Yeah,
Kendal.
it stops.
Yeah. So there we are. So next week's video is that nice walk and a few other bits, I think, as well. Here's a sneaky peek. Oh, lovely. We're going wandering. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not give us a like? Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you click that little bell icon, YouTube will mither you next time we release one. Well, that's everything on my list. I reckon we'll call it a draw for this one. Till next time.
Ciao.